Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Married at First Sight, Season 13, Episode 8, Family, Feelings, and Friends. Oh my, oh my goodness. Are y'all ready? Let's get started.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. As per usual, this will be a members only chat. And that is because the members, this is a review that I was doing behind the scene, but until we can get the notifications turned back on, okay, the video will have to be done in the public, but only the members will be able to comment in the comment section. Okay. So anyway, you all, if I had to rate this episode of Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 8, I probably will rate this episode a C. Okay? Let me know, members, down in the comments section what you all would have rated this episode of Married at First Sight. I thought that I probably should have given it a high rating simply because um there was a lot that came out in this episode, I think. And so I probably should have given it a high rating. I don't know, but you all let me know in the comment section if you think that the rating should have been higher. Maybe it should have. Maybe I'm being a little bit unfair. But anyway, it was a lot that came out. It took us a long time to get to that a lot, right? But nevertheless, we got to it and we found out some things that, was like, wow. The first couple that I want to talk about is Brett and Ryan. I'm liking this couple. I think out of all of the couples that this particular couple really has it together. Or at least they know kind of what direction that the two of them want to go into. There are some things that the two of them still have to work on. But for the most part, they're handling this in a very mature way, in my opinion. Let me know, members, what y'all think in the comment section. But I do think that they're handling this much better than the other couples are. I don't see a lot of red lights or red flags or anything, like out of the right. So I guess with this couple, to me, it doesn't seem like there's anything that's happening that's unusual. I think that they're going through the regular growing pains of marrying somebody at first sight. This week, the couples were meeting the families. They were having what you call a housewarming party, and they were tasked with having a housewarming party. The women came together and the men came together this week. I must say that I loved Brett's haircut. She got her coloring freshened, and she got them ends clipped, and I mean, really, she just was absolutely gorgeous. All right, I think that she's very pretty. But they all met together this week in order to, kind of get together, talk about, the honeymoon, how things are happening, in their relationships. Where are they now? And the like. And so, as I said, the females met with the females and the men met with the men. I was very curious to see how Michaela or Michela, or however you pronounce her name, was going to handle this situation, right? Because as we all know, she, went off, if you will, on Zach because Zach left out and took the dog to doggy daycare and did not tell her where he was going. While Michaela has her issues, she doesn't want to tell the girls. So when the girls asked her about, what was going on with her and Zach, and of course we all know Zach had COVID, that is where she kept it. She kept it right there. She said that that the two of them have already gone through the for better or for worse. I said, girl, that's some bull. But she said that the two of them have already gone through the better or for worse situation. And, so how are you all, Bao is struggling, as she should be, with the way that Johnny has been acting. Oh my God. Can y'all believe the way that Johnny has been acting? Like he is so fickle. He's a crybaby. Um, I'm trying to, be patient with myself and not go in the way that I want to go in and have. But Hunty, Bao, she's really struggling with him, and I think that it's unfair. Um, week after week after week after week after week, I am liking my girl. What is her name? Marta. I am liking her more and more week after week. I am disliking Gil more and more every week because this mofo got cold busted this week, and y'all know I can't wait to. I can't wait to get in on him. But anyway, so they all came together. The men came together and they began to talk about their relationships. Zach indicated that he is starting to see some red flags. Okay. And with Michaela or Michela. And so is Johnny, right? But the red flags that Johnny is seeing is his own. Now, Johnny indicates to the men that, he doesn't know where he is in this relationship and he didn't think that he was ready to get into this marriage. He thought he was ready, and now that he's in it, and she says that she doesn't want to wash herself for once a month, which was a complete and total turn off to him. Um, he now doesn't know whether or not he's ready for this. He is standing outside with while supposed to be with the guys because the guys are talking. The only complaint that Gil has is things that Gil has made up himself, right? He is indicating that, he still hasn't been kissed. And I'm like, if that really must be a big deal to him. I don't know if maybe when he was younger, people told him that his breath stink. And so maybe he's, self-conscious about maybe his breath stinking or something, or because he we talking like I thought a pussy's cat. I don't know if that's the issue with him, but he is really making a big deal out of it. Maybe I would too if it was me and I was in a relationship with somebody and it's been day 8, week 2. Maybe I would be acting like that too. I would hope I wouldn't, and that I would understand the fact that maybe, he's been hurt before and he is taking his time with me. If I'm signing up for a show like this, then I'm desperate enough then I'm desperate enough to understand anything anytime I'm signing up for some books like this, right? So anyway, Johnny gets to the point where of course, our boy, Jose is bragging about his relationship and how perfect it is, and he's like, frankly, we can't keep our hands off of each other. This guy is very braggadocious. I really do. The more and more you're looking at this, the more you realize that he, unfortunately, has that little man syndrome, and he's overcompensating, and he's El Chipalipo. I don't care what it looks like on the inside. This mofo is frugal. And and that's a nice word. That's auntie being nice and kind. Because he leads with his possessions. And to me, that makes you a very small person when you have to lead with what it is that you have. Ladies, when you walking down the street and you minding your own business, and a mofo pull over, and the only thing he got is the car that he pulled over to holler at you with. When you get down to giving him your phone number and talking to him on the phone, you hear his mama in the background, and it ain't because his mama live with him, it's because he live with his mama, and he ain't got nothing else, honey. He's a neighborhood bomb, but he made sure that he kept him around. Oh no, honey. Mm-mm. That's just the kind of person he seems like he is to me. But anyway, we'll go into that further. But so Johnny got so upset that he went outside and he told the producers that Bow was fucked because he was fucked. And I was just like, oh my God. And he began to shake and cry and take his t shirt and, wipe his tears with his t shirt and all kinds of stuff. And then he comes back in, he's in the bathroom. And his little girlfriend, toy friend, thank you so much for the membership. Who is that? Thank you so much, Jazz Washington. Welcome to the family. Thank you, Nikki Monet, for the 4.99 super chat. Love you, Auntie. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. I know it's quite a bit of y'all, but I see some people still haven't made it yet, but it's okay. Welcome, Jazz Washington. She said, I got to get in here and get my comment in here. Thank you, boo. So, he starts shaking, and next thing you know, his little boy, boyfriend, you know, Jose comes into the bathroom and he's crying on his shoulder, lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be hold your hand. I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. You just might. Oh, okay. I don't even know the word. That's what I get. So anyway, y'all, I thought it was just pathetic and just reaching. Just way too much. Like when doing too much goes wrong. So the first couple I want to start off with, okay, like I said, is Brett and Ryan. Again, I think that this couple is doing a great job with articulating their concerns, their wants, their needs. Yes, do they need to have deeper conversations? Yes, they do, but I'm sure that they'll have them eventually. But I think that they're doing great. I thought that, the friends coming over and, just really boosting her up, her self esteem up and stuff like that. All of her girlfriends was married. And so, they had all kinds of, advice for her and for him. And I just think that they're doing a fantastic job. The next couple that I want to talk about is Jose and Rachel. Rachel, girl, you're in danger because Jose has a little man syndrome. Now they are going to be having their friends over. They have decided that they want to have a Mexican themed housewarming party. And so he decides that he wants to have fresh herbs in the house. And so they go to the garden center. Okay. And so when they go to the garden center, they're looking around and he's asking her, he gets this little basket. He likes the basket because he said it's a hanging basket. And so he gets this hanging basket and, they're supposed to be picking up these different herbs to go in. And so she goes over to some thyme and she, suggested they use the thyme because, thyme smells good and it tastes great in food, especially when coupled with rosemary. Okay. But that's not the herb that he's looking for because really what he's looking for is not, a quality of a herb. He's looking for something that's just going to look cute. And so I just was like, okay, he's, way, way metrosexual. Okay. He's way, way metrosexual. Okay. So, anywho, she goes over and she looks at another herb. He doesn't like that one. And, he says, well, let's get, XYZ and let's get some lettuce. Like, who grows lettuce in their kitchen? But okay, I digress. That's what he wanted. But really, again, as I said, he was looking at it for what it looked like and not for what it did on food. All right. And so, she realizes, now that she doesn't have really a decision. She doesn't have the freedom to contribute to a damn thing when it comes down to the relationship, what they do with the money, whether or not she eats with a fork or a spoon. He wanted to brush her teeth. Like this mofo is just absolutely has solidified through this episode, in my opinion, that he is absolutely controlling. He wants to control the narrative. He wants to control everything. I mean, after a while, he's going to be picking out her clothes and just doing her hair in the morning and putting a little beret on the end of it. Like this mofo is controlling, extremely controlling. And, we're supposed to think high of ourselves, but he thinks much higher of himself than he really ought to. This mofo is running Rachel, and Rachel is shrinking. Now, as we all know, Rachel has indicated previously, right, that when she gets into relationships, she loses herself and she shrinks. And girlfriend is shrinking, honey. And I don't know how much more of this Rachel's going to be able to take from him. Now, the two of them are happy because they have consummated their marriage. And, like Jose said, they can't keep their hands off themselves. But the more that he, tries to control her and minimize her contribution to this relationship, and it's going to come. That hard conversation is going to come. Because Jose, when the friends came over to the house and everything, Jose was ecstatic that the friends came over and all of that kind of stuff. And she was just kind of a little standoffish. He was um he was absolutely the bill of the ball or the bill of the ball. And he was the entertainer, he was the entertainment, he was the socialite in the room. Just he was a hostess extraordinaire, in my opinion. Boyfriend was giving it up. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay? Because he was giving it up for the girls and for the boys. And, of course, his family was there and everything. And she, went into the room with her girlfriends and she was telling her girlfriends, you know what? I feel like, I want to travel and all of this kind of stuff. And he doesn't want to do that. The things that I like and the things that make me happy, he doesn't want to do. Now, she said, now I know that I take a lot of my money and I spend my money on vacations and everything like that. But I wasn't a homeless chick, or spending to the point where, I was just about evicted every month. She was doing her thing and taking care of herself. But, the thing that made her happy was traveling. And for him, he wants his credit score to stay up to 815. And he, took that cotton freaking budget board and brought that budget board to their new apartment. And he's flashing it around like, one of those girls that's in the ring, with they have the little boxing thing, and they're in the ring and they're like round 15, and they're I mean, that's how he's walking around with his budget board. He's just like, round, savings account, $17,000, Geico, $157,000. You know, I was like, wow. I mean, he's really announcing the rounds up in this camp, and I just was like, this is just so embarrassing and humiliating. And you could tell when they zoomed in on Rachel's face that Rachel is just done with him just being the bill. I mean, the bill. I mean, Bill of the ball. These things are important to him, but what's important to her? And he is absolutely controlling. He wants to control every aspect of this woman. And this is not going to work. Her daddy has instilled in her that because you get a man, don't you lose who you are. Her girlfriends, don't you lose who you are. Rachel, don't shrink for him. Because I mean, he a little guy. Okay, he's a little guy. He remind me a little bit of Prince. I mean, I'm just ready for him to put some little kills on there. Ow! I knew this girl named Rachel. I knew you could say she was 16. I met her in the hotel lobby behind a magazine. I said, would you like to spend some time? And she said, Aries is when I saw little Nicky crying. I mean, Jesse. I mean, Jose. Oh, come back, Jose. Come back. Okay. Little Jose is looking a whole lot princess. I just ready for him to click his heels 3 times, bitches show up back at oh. He real, I mean, all right, Auntie, bring it in. Because I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying Jose is just displaying a couple of little things for your auntie. Okay. Okay. The next couple that I want to talk about is Michela and Ryan. So now last weekend when we saw Michela, is it Michela? I think it's Michela. Girlfriend had got upset because Ryan left out of the home to take the dog out dog walking or to doggy daycare. This week we discovered that the reason why Ryan indicated that he did that was because she had told him that she doesn't like to be woken up. Okay? She don't like nobody to wake her up. Thank you so much, Monty, for the new member. Welcome. Welcome. Let me highlight y'all. Welcome to the family. Congratulations on your graduation. Look like you graduated from somewhere. Okay. Let me highlight our other new member. I wish I could sit y'all up here at the same time. Yes, y'all. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh. So he indicated that, he had to take the dog to daycare, and she said that she did not like to be woke up. Now, when we saw her on the cam, she slammed down some serious stuff, okay? She was upset, packed all her bags up, and rolled out. When Pastor Cow was there, Pastor Cow was saying that, because her father was a protector, he has to be a protector. I agree with Pastor Cow to a certain extent. I think that that's too much of a burden for him to carry. Because after all, they're just getting together. They don't know one another. And it's going to take him some time. While I did, think that she overreacted to it, I do think that he's a bit nonchalant about it. I think that he is not taking responsibility for his part in this. And his part in this is he could have sent a text message. And she could have gotten that text message when, okay, she woke up. Now, whether or not that would have helped her or not, I don't know because her sisters and them said that she's Hurricane K. So I don't know whether or not him texting her would have done any good. But at least he could have been courteous enough to do that. And he just wasn't. Okay, so this week he brings his homeboy over because he needs to talk to his homeboy about the situation. And so when he talks to his homeboy about the situation, he indicates that this is something that he's gone through in his past relationship with other girls. And I'm saying, okay, so the common denominator is you. Now, again, I'm not giving this girl a pass. I'm just saying it appears that you're the common denominator. If you've already been through this multiple times before, then boo, it just might be your ass. Okay? It just might be your. Is that another? Hi, EJ. Welcome to the family. I don't know why I thought you were already in the family, boo. Welcome to the family. Hi, EJ girls. You is leaning on that wall, ain't you? Y'all see EJ picture? EJ is leaning on the wall, hon. Welcome to the family. I love you too. Yes. Welcome, new members. Yes. You see the family shouting you out, boo. So anyway, I really do believe that he's the common denominator. Okay. He just said I had to handle that. I think that Zak comes off as this really sweet, nice, gentle spirit man. But when it comes down to taking responsibility and being accountable for his part in some books, he not gonna rise to the occasion. He's just not going to do it, in my opinion. And so he's sitting there and he's telling his friend that he sees these red flags. Okay, now granted, Michaela does have some problems. Michaela, whatever the hell. Let's call her Hurricane. She absolutely has some problems. Hurricanes come in real strong, honey, and they destroy the whole lot. And I do believe that she's coming in really strong and she is going to probably assist Zak in destroying this relationship. But Zak hasn't even been with her long enough to be able to make the observations that he's making. Because remember, he had COVID. Now, when she sat down with the young ladies and she told the young ladies that, we went through sickness and health, she left. I was like, bitch, you didn't even stay. So how can she say that she went through for better, for worse, for sickness and in sickness and in health, when as soon as he got sick, she didn't stick it out with him. She flew her ass back to Houston. When she did not get what she wanted from him, she didn't stick it out to make sure every day he got tea. She didn't stick it out to make sure he had his elderberries, his vitamin Z, his zinc, and his magnesium in the morning time, bitch. I didn't see her do nothing. If y'all saw her do it, you let me know. But I didn't see it, and I think if she had done it, damn it, they would have made sure that they caught it. So anyway, it's time for the family and the friends to come over and everything, and she decides she's going to cancel the housewarming party. So, of course, he's upset and he's mad, about that because, they have to do this as a couple and all the other couples are doing it. Why not them? Why not them? She cancels the thing out and everything. And then next thing you know, she decides at the last minute to dress up like I Love Lucy, okay, in her best, black and white polka dot dress. And then she's holding in the Zak is supposed to come in and he's supposed to, jump right in there and fake it out. Because of that, they didn't even have the friends because she sent a text message out to people telling people that she canceled it. And so she has two of her girlfriends and one of his friends. And then, they're talking to, talking to him about her. And he's trying to fix, Auntie, are you? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing cameos anymore. It was too stressful. Reach out to me by email. We'll try something different. Thank you so much, Marie, for the $5 super chat. Hello, all. Hi, Auntie. I really love this content. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. I think that, so his friends come over, he's asking different questions about her. The other little, girl, black girl that was standing there was, talking about her being this kind person. And the other girlfriend's eyes almost fell out her. She was like, bitch, who you talking about? Who are we talking about? The stuff that the girlfriend was saying, of her being, this kind person and able to talk and communicate and all of that. And she done fly off the handle. The other girl was like, bitch, you was in here lying. And her face just said it, and they caught it right on time. This isn't the Michaela or the Michela or the Hurricane K that we see it. She is just isn't mature, and everything is somebody else's fault. But at the same time, Zach, everything else is somebody else's fault with Zach as well. And when she said that she was canceling, why didn't he have a conversation with her about not canceling? And then at the end, now he's saying that he's scared of her. He's saying that, the way that it wasn't what she said, it was how she reacted to it. And so now he's in fear for his life. And he doesn't want to stay with her anymore. She said that she apologized to him to try to make this right, but the apology that she has given him has not been enough for him. He doesn't appreciate it at all. And I'm saying, but Zach, you a grown ass man. Dr. Cal has come out and already talked to you about all of this. You seem to be headed in the right direction. She does something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Now, unless there's something that's going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing, I think that this is just too much for me. It's just way too much for me. And so he asked her, "Are you going to stay in the apartment?" And she says, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, well, I'm out." Basically, he asked her, you know, something about whether or not, why she reacted that way. She said she didn't know she was going to react that way. And if she had an opportunity to do it again, would she do it the same way? Maybe she would, because she said that all this is new. And she said, and I don't want to start crying. And I'm saying, boo, don't weaponize your tears, because you do have to take responsibility for the way that you went off. But at the same time, he's cussing and using the S word. You ain't got to do. And I just was like, oh, okay. So we taking it to that level. That's the level we taking it to, Zach. That you gonna come out your mouth. Now I noticed that the two of them use a lot of foul language with each other. And and it's way too early to be doing that type of stuff. I mean, it's way too early. And I just don't know when he's going to pop off and call her a bitch, because that's coming. Thank you so much, Tanya, for the $4.99 super chat. Enjoy your review sitting in my backyard chilling. Yes, boo. Chill, boo. Chill. Thank you, Tanya. What you say, boo? What you say, Jasmine? Both of them need to go to conflict resolution class. Resolution class. Michela can't flip, and Zach needs to learn how to work through his feelings instead of being flippant and poorly communicating his points. Absolutely, Jasmine. Absolutely freaking lutely. And he has to learn how to take responsibility for his part in it. And that's not what he's willing to do. I don't see this marriage lasting. It's just like they ain't gonna be able to last because he's already ready to work out, which is the same thing with Johnny. Johnny is a bitch. The way that he is treating Bao. Oh, now I know that Bao got a stanky ass. I know that Bao wants to go to the gym and she just wants to hop in the bed. I know that Bao doesn't want to take a bath. I know that Bao, but he is straight up biatch. Because when it's time for me to go to bed, I don't want to sit in my bed and hear you tell me something in the midnight hour. And then you're going to tell me when I go to, okay, so calm down, auntie. All right, so Johnny is having all kinds of feelings about Bao. He says that Bao ain't even his type. But just a couple of days ago, bitch, you were sitting on the beach in tears telling me about how much you like me. Now this week, because you found out how I am about the now all of a sudden I'm not your type. He says I like her shape and everything, but it's just something I don't like her. So he waits until the two of them get in bed after she's brushing her teeth and everything to tell Bao that I'm not feeling you. Basically, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I made the right decision. It's just something about you. He tells the girl that when you get excited, you act like a little kid. You childlike. And she says, well, I have some issues too that, I would like to discuss. He said, sleep on it. You mother. Sleep on what? Oh, I got something for you to sleep. I thought that was so cool. Because it's a one-sided communication between the two of them. Ever since Bao let her guard down and said that she had a crush on him, he's been like this. I don't even think it's anything about, her little twerk stinking. I don't even think it's that. I think this is about him being a perfectionist and believing that he is above somebody and that he is arrived and he is the cat's meow bitch. It's so unfair the way he's treating her. Now she got her issues. All of them got their damn issues. They all quirky. And then Doctor, whatever her name is, gonna say, in this season of Married at First Sight, season 13, we put these two couples together to show, that opposites attract. Bitch, stop playing with people's lives, in my opinion. Welcome, Beverly Carly, to the membership. Welcome to the family. Oh my God, I don't know why I thought you were already a member. Welcome to the family, Beverly. Beverly said, bitch, y'all is not leaving me. I'm coming in here talking my talk, okay? Beverly said, I'm talking my talk. Welcome. Everybody welcome y'all in. Welcome, y'all. He's nothing. She made a mistake when she told him that she had a crush on him. Ever since then, she's disappointed. She doesn't like to be jerked around like this, and I don't blame her. I think that it's extremely unfair the way that he is treating her. And he doesn't care. They have the housewarming party. They have a Hawaiian theme because she said at least they went, to an island. I said, Lord. Honey, Marta told her girl, honey, this ain't no, Marla told her, honey, this ain't no damn, we ain't got no damn island. Don't you start that. But when they were around the friends came in and they gave him a book on how to please his wife. And he said that they got the book for him. She has been coming on to him. She's been, here we go, showing him that she cares for him, that she wants to have an intimate relationship with him. And he's rejecting her all the way. And when he gets up in the morning and he feels like he is woken up on the right side of the bed, he feels like he can treat her kindly. But if anything's wrong with his, psychotic ass, in my opinion, then he takes it out on her. And it's just mental. She's just being mentally by him. His father accepted the relationship. His dad accepted the relationship, right? Thank you so much, Beverly, for the 9.99 super chat. My daughter just figured out how to help me become a member. I am happy to be officially a part of the family. Oh, thank you, daughter. Thank you, Beverly. Welcome, boo. We're proud to have you on board. Oh, that's so sweet. So, when you look at Johnny, it's he's just mind her, and she's going to be get tired too. Last but not least, Gil. Y'all, I ain't even gonna beat around the bush. I ain't even gonna try to review. Right, I've been trying to review instead of rant, like I did last week, where I just ranted my ass off. Right. The reason why he's been on her is because this bitch ain't got no money. Let me tell you something to all the naysayers and all the people that wanted to talk about her and her lifestyle and how she lives. They were standing up in the cotton freaking thing. He keeps calling her bougie princess and all this old kind of this stuff. Just disrespecting her because she's a woman, of a certain income and a certain age. A woman of her age, a man shouldn't expect to have to come in and do all of those kind of things. When he does them, they're an extra for a woman of her caliber, of my caliber, of our caliber. He likes what he sees, but he's got the nerve to talk about how much her eyelashes cost. How much did these cost, bitch? Are they real or are they Maybelline? Where you're a certain woman and you have a certain je ne sais quoi, okay? It costs money to look that good. You got a dime piece on your arm, as far as I'm concerned, with your rainbow trout ass mouth. And then you can't even stand up with the woman financially. You cheap bitch. You broke mother. You sit up there talking all this stuff. No wonder you only brought her 4 macaroons when y'all was on vacation. Your bank account emptied in a month. She brought you 3 dozen chocolate chip cookies, and bitch, you brought her 4 macaroons, and you had the nerve to eat 2 of them bitches. You should have just had what? Cheap ass. And you gonna sit up there and try to degrade this woman and make this woman feel some kind of way because of her claws, and fuck you. She didn't ask you for a nary red bottom that was up in that mother. She said you could look at me. Let me tell you something. That's why you cannot judge a book by the cover. He gonna sit up there and look at her on the outside and the way that she got her face regimen and her hair and all of that kind of stuff, and try to degrade her and make her feel less than. And when she asked him how much he had in his savings account, the bitch had pennies. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for the $4.99 super chat. I think Gil is more upset that she actually has the savings and checking to support her lifestyle, and she's just now living above her means. Amen, Jasmine. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's take it to church, Jasmine, shall we? He asked her how much did she spend on groceries the most. She said, I don't know. Let me check through my receipts. Ding, ding, ding. She went through her little receipts and everything. Okay. She said that's 60, 30, $250 I spent last month. I said, girl, you did better than me. And but two of us in here. Good food, good healthy food ain't cheap, bitch. I just got to do something real quick. Excuse me 1 second. Wait a minute, hold on, because when he said, how much do you, let's check, let's do our banking account against each other. Wait a minute. He said, let's do our banking account against one another. She said, sure. You bring yours up, I bring up mine. He brought up his, she was like, he said, let's look at yours. She said, here comes the money. Money, money, money. Bitch, here comes the money. Money, money, money. Did that hurt y'all ears? She pulled up her banking account and he said, wow, that's a savings. He pulled up her, she said, He said, well, you know, most of my money is wrapped up, and you know, my savings is wrapped up in a 401k. Bitch, your 401k is for retirement. That's something you can't touch for another 30 years. She said, well, look, like if we're going to be buying a house and we're going to be buying anything else, she said, even your 401k is small. See, you can sit up there and talk about me all you want to, trout mouth, and talk all the stuff you and make it seem like I'm living beyond my means. But honey, let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm motivated by money. Money motivates me. Okay? Money answereth all things. Not everything, all things. Now, the love of money, okay, is the root of all evil. But money ain't evil. Money bring you peace. Money bring you tranquility. Money bring you strength. Okay. Money brings you good food. Money has you in a nice neighborhood. Money answereth all, bitch. Money, 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 money. Show me the money. Hey, hey, hey. Money, money, money. Money answereth all things, mother. And the reason why you got all these little, you don't have no answers for nothing is because, bitch, you don't have no money. So your money not answering any questions over the. So the next time you go to try to talk about somebody in their red bottom shoes, you need to make sure you know what the credit score is and how much I got saved. See, she ain't got to walk around like Jose with that new money and be talking about all this money she got. She said, bitch, I'm motivated. You may not be motivated, but bitch, I'm motivated. And I'm charitable. And I'm hospitable. And we ain't even going to talk about money, honey, because I can pull up a whole bunch of scriptures in the Bible where money answereth concerns and problems. So you can walk around here and be a broke bastard, but she said, I'm not. And I'm going to have the best of life because I can afford to have the best of life. It shut him the up. Then he told me my money offshore is in Colombia. Your money is at your mama's house. You ain't got no money over no Colombia, in my opinion. That's some bullshit. She already saw your 401k. She talked about how small that. And you know what? And she wasn't even trying to drag you like you've been trying to drag her. She wasn't even trying to embarrass you because she really could have embarrassed you. And now you really think you're gonna get a kiss? Hell no, honey. This is charity. Bitch, she doing charity work. She's doing charity work. So instead, now I need you to go and find the head soldier in charge. Okay, I am now promoting myself from princess to queen. Queen Mara. Bitch, you're a pauper. You're a jester in the service to the queen. She said, in order for us to have a house, honey, we got to start at ground zero. You want to kiss? Put $10,000 in your bank account, bitch. I'll kiss you. You want to kiss? Build your account up. Now I really ain't attracted to your ass. You're broke. And she probably should have did a prenup. This money won't have if she divorced him at the end of this show, bitch. She might be in some trouble. Alleged. But you sat there and criticized her, and she's been a good sport. And all these women out here was talking about her. I ain't believing for a minute. I knew she had her together because a sister that takes the time to buy herself, most sisters her age who take the time to buy themselves some red bottoms, couple of Chanel bags, Gucci's. They already got their in order. They got it in order. I got my stuff in order, but I still recognize that I'm not at the level to do the red bottoms. And the starting price of them is $6.95. I spend that on other things. But while I got a child in college, I don't need to be in no red bottoms right now. Now, if somebody want to bless me with a cash app for $695, Auntie, we'll order them. We'll order them. But for right now, I buy shoes at my level. Or I save for what it is that I want. But you don't downgrade a woman and talk down to a woman and make her feel like she's a materialistic. And you know what? And a lot of us women, we ain't got to get it on our backs. See, she didn't get it on her back, Gil. She didn't have to do that. She says, money drives me, so I wouldn't got my paper. I got my degrees and my credentials. And I'm running schools. So what you should have did was crowned her queen for your pauperous ass. You're a pauper. And now we see that you're an insecure little boy. Intimidated by a woman who's been doing it on her own. And it seems like that you would be able to appreciate that type of woman instead of tearing her down and making her come off as materialistic. And now you the holder. You ain't even got no money in your bank account. But anyway, she had a chance to talk to his mother. She was very cordial. She has a great sense of humor. And you can see that she touches him and all of that, and she's trying to love and respect him. She's just getting a bad at it. I am totally convinced now. Totally convinced. So I'm happy for my girl. I'm happy for my girl because she did it. She did that. She did that. She did that. I don't even care about what the people said in the house, what they didn't say in the house. You know, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about whether or not he get a kiss. I don't care about the dog. I don't care about none of that. All I cared about was him being shown to be an asshole and a liar that he is. And a jealous mofo. And if you disagree, it's okay. Because I'm not mad at you. Put your comments in the comment section after the video has uploaded because today is for members only. Okay. But I'm satisfied. This season is just getting started. We will be going in and letting half. Right now, we're just meeting the couples. But next week, honey, it's getting ready to get real. And you talk about a rant. Okay? We will be ranting about this. Y'all get ready, members, because it's about to be on like popcorn. Okay? Show me the money. Love you all to pieces. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you members. This is how we're gonna have to do it, y'all, for the next, until we can get this fixed, the notification fixed. Um, um, Again, thank you to all the new members. Welcome to Auntie's Advice. Thank you to everyone who cashed app tonight. I truly appreciate that. And thank you all so much for giving the moderators a break. They love when they can come into the members only chat and not have to be working. I love you all to pieces. And until the next time we see each other, I love you. Stay safe. Bye, y'all.